Hello students, today we will discuss about very easy topic in PTE, that is PTE reading and writing fill in the blanks, isn't it? This part is easy. Are you facing problem? So this video is only for you guys. Firstly, this section includes reading along with writing scores. Approximately 40 to 5% writing scores are included in this section. So what you have to do? You have to read the full question first. Understand the situation. Remember one thing, you have to solve one reading or writing in the blanks within 2 to 2.5 minutes only. If you will put more time into this question, maybe you have very less time for other sections. Fingerprints, referred to as dash in forensics, are formed when residue from the ridged skin of the finger or palms is dashed onto a surface, leaving behind an impression. Finger marks are often made of sweat and colorless dash materials such as soap, moisturizer, and grease. These finger marks are described as latent as they are generally invisible to the naked eye, which means that dash them as a crime scene can be challenging. I am just reading this question from my mobile phone. That's why sometimes I'm stopping myself. So guys, just read the options as well. Finger marks, finger mark, imprinting, handprints. So in the third line, you can see finger marks are often made of sweat. Now moving to the first option, we have four options: finger marks, finger mark, imprinting, handprints. Clearly in the question, we are reading finger marks in the third line. Chances are very high and that option is available. So in this case, we have two options: finger marks or finger mark. Which one is the right answer? Think about it. And why? I will explain. So, if you are putting finger mark, which means B option, that is incorrect. Why? In the first line, you can see, here we are talking about fingerprints, talking about plural. That is the reason finger marks will come here. Moving to the second option, are formed when residue from the ridged skin of the finger or palm is dashed onto a surface. Transferred, transported, relocated, shifted. So all options are similar. Just relate these four options with your real life. Let's start with the shifted. You are moving a house and your friend is calling. What are you doing? Where you are living? You can simply say, I'm shifting my house. I'm moving my house. Means you and your luggage and everything or your family are going to a new house, which means you are shifting. Here we are not talking about any family, we are not talking about any luggage. So now moving to the next C option, relocated. Relocated means, for example, here is my airport case. So here is my airports. I am putting my airports from B to A site. After few days, I am doing again same thing. I am putting my airports from A to B site. So which means I am relocating my earbuds or airports to B section. So here I am not talking about any relocation. Transported. When you want to send your luggage from one place to another place by transportation, then we can say that transported. But in this case, we are talking about fingers or palms is dashed onto a surface. For example, if I am putting my finger here, which means my fingerprints or palms or whatever is transferred on this airport. So here we are talking about transferred, not transported, relocated or shifted. Now moving to the third one, finger marks are often made of sweat and colorless dash materials such as soap, moisturizer and grease. So if you are confused between tainted, polluting, contaminating and purify, just check the question very carefully. after the blank. After the blank, the question is talking about or giving some examples such as soap, moisturizer and grease. So you have to find out that option which is related with these examples. Let's say we don't know what is tainted, leave it. Polluting, related to pollution. So if I will put polluting here, then how soap will come as an example, because we are using soap, okay, in our daily life. So if it is polluted, then why I will use the soap? So this option will never come here. Moving to purify. Soap is not purifying. Obviously, there are some chemicals or other things. If you are not able to find out, or you are not able to relate this option with other examples like moisturizer and grease, no problem all. You can take one example, just take an example of soap only. So we left with only contaminated and tainted. Tainted looks like, that is not good. If it is tainted, then how we can use soap, moisturizer and grease? So we left with only contaminated. However, you don't know the meaning of contaminating, but this option is left only. So answer is contaminating materials. Last is, these fingerprints are described as latent as they are generally invisible to the naked eye. If I am touching this airport, right? So it is very hard to check my fingerprints on airports. So same situation happens in this question, which means that the dash them at a crime scene can be challenging. So here we are talking about crime scene, which is related with your locating option. So guys, let's start with the PTE reading and writing fill in the blanks. What is the first rule? First rule is to read whole question, understand the situation, then read out all the options and choose the best one. So you have to check before blank and after blank what is the situation going on. Before blank is R, and what is the meaning of this line? Let's read it. While it's no wonder that dogs are dash as man's best friend, little is known about the origins of this friendship. What are the various options for option 1? Boring, popular, danger, laziness. So here in the first line you can see talking about best friends, which means positivity. In this first line there is no negativity, so you have to choose the right answer related to positive thing. When you are reading the options boring, popular, danger and laziness, only the popular word or option is suitable for this option, because popular means positive thing. Danger, laziness kind of negative, boring negative. So only popular is different, so answer is popular. Second option, just read it. It is presumed that dogs were one of the first animals to be dashed by human. So before blank is a B, after B always third form will come. In the second option you can see options are encounter, ridiculous, safe, domesticated. Only D option is here, that is ending with ed. So doesn't matter, I don't know the meaning of domesticated, but according to grammar rule, after B third verb will come, or the option ending with ed. Next, one notable effect of this long relationship with humans is that unlike other canine species, dogs can dash on a carbohydrate rich diet. Master flourish worried prejudice. So doesn't matter you know about prejudice meaning or not, but according to situation, here we are talking about carbohydrate rich diet means positive thing. The positive thing represents flourish. If you don't know the meaning of flourish as well, put other options. Worried you know about, just relate with your real life. Worried, negativity. Master, if you will put master here, sometimes you are confused between two options. You can put these two options into the question and try to speak the whole line. If it is good to listen then it will be the right answer. So right answer will be flourish. Moving to the fourth one, historically dogs have been helping us in many ways, but recently they are also assisting people with disabilities and dash in therapy. Here we are talking about disabilities, and after and there is a blank. Before and what is going on, we are talking about disabilities. You have to find out the answer related with disabilities and dash in therapy. So that is only A option, adding. I don't know mercurial, tremendous, carnivore, but aiding option is the best one related to disability. So don't be confused. Check the situation before blank and after blank. Next is patients who were administered dog therapy demonstrated decreased stress, increased happiness, and dash energy level. What you can do for energy level? Energy level can be improved. So right answer is improve, because before and again we are talking about positive thing related to the positive thing related to the situation. You have to choose your option. So right answer is improve. So guys, this way you can solve your PT reading and writing in the blank. If you are facing problem in PT reading or in any module, you can contact us. We can give you one-on-one session, and our students are getting good scores. You can also pass this exam. Book your seat now. Don't take a risk. Don't go for your exam again and again. Don't waste your money. Understand your problem, then go for exam. All the very best. Call us now.